So I realized that a lot of the reasons why I never finished any videos or got finished editing them is because I never do intros and outros. So yeah, I think I'm just gonna record myself like this for all I think I have like 5 videos with different braids, straight hair, dark hair, highlights, brown, blonde. So this is All Natural G, aka Nadina G, and we're back with another video. It's been a while. You can see we're kind of in a different background. I moved into a new apartment, so I'm really excited to record in this new space. And yeah, a lot of people message me and contact me saying the same questions of how do I get my hair blonde without any damage. And so we're just gonna go through this video now. I usually get the same box. I've been using it for, I would say about 3 years, because I was blonde originally 3 years ago. Then I got tired of people like seeing me from a mile away and talking to me because I'm really shy. But once I went black, I was like, no, I definitely want to be blonde. So we're back again, and I'm this time going platinum, so that way it's more gray. But I'm transitioning into that, and the way I keep my curls super natural is that I separate the times in which I dye my hair. So I dye my hair about every 3 months or so, and every month I touch up my roots. And this video and the one that I'm going to put on top of this also is how I dye my whole head as well as my roots. So we're just gonna go into that. So I've been using the Creme of Nature Lightest Blonde because my girl, the Smartista Beauty, aka Brie Hall, I know she's been doing a lot of rebranding. She's been using this. She's the face of it, and like I absolutely love it for my curls. It comes with the Lightening powder as well as the High Lift Booster, and then the actual like developer. I also lighted my hair with the Sally's mix first before putting this on, otherwise it turns out to be ginger. And usually when I'm touching up my roots, I don't want it to be ginger unless I'm trying to do highlights. I absolutely love their conditioner, like the after color conditioner. I feel like Creme of Nature, I'm gonna swear by it all the time. I've been using it for the past 3 or 4 years actually, now that I think about it, and it's just been so good to me. This is how I finger tour like my hair, this is how I diffuse, this is how I do a lot of different things. And so you'll see here, I'm finally going to be doing my roots first. I section it off in 4 sections after I mix it into the bottles. And so I just do it very lightly, and I just use the gloves to protect my hand, because one time I did it without protecting my hands and it didn't turn out so well. My fingers were burning. So make sure that you protect your hands. And you'll see it's going by really fast because we don't like those like forever long talking videos. But make sure if you do it by 4 parts, I personally like to do it 4 parts and then a front bang, just because I know my bang, the closer it is towards the front of my head, it lifts faster. So I usually do that part much like later on. And so I usually wrap my head, it's pretty ghetto, but I love it. I wrap my head in a plastic bag because I couldn't find a shower cap. I don't think I have any more left because I keep on dyeing my hair. So you can either get a shower cap from Dollar Tree, or if you're like any black person, you have a plastic bag area. And I was going to tell you to sleep with it. I realized that's really stupid. But it takes a really long time. It's about 30 minutes or so for it to lift. And you'll see it turns out so beautifully. I generally try to do my roots every 3 weeks. It really depends. I've been taking these hair vitamins that has been really having my hair grow a lot. So you'll see here, I'm just going through it, and you'll see that it's light in each area. And yeah. So this is what my hair looks like after freshly washed. So you can see, I try not to get too close to the roots because I know in a couple weeks that I was gonna touch up my whole head as well as tone it. And so that's just what my hair looks like when it's freshly washed. So we're gonna fast forward to me doing my full head. I have not been using this one for a while. I wanted to try it out just to see if I can get it more blonde, I guess. I usually just use a lightening powder, but this time, like, I just wanted to try out the actual box to see how light it can get it to be. And so this is this is my full head video. I have a love-hate relationship with this video just because this is the video I found out that you can burn your fingers if you don't use gloves. But then also I used a different brand. This is the blonde brand. And I wanted to try something out other than Creme of Nature to see how it actually like worked. I am kind of half and half about it. It did make it lighter, sure, but it just didn't make my curls feel as nice. It didn't make my hair, I feel like, more even. I definitely needed to use a toner right afterwards, but you'll see this is just something that I put in right away, and I'm just sectioning my hair. It's the same process, so I'm just gonna shut up now. I realized that buying shower caps is a waste of time because I go grocery shopping almost all the time. So I did my Princess Leia little knot, and that's usually to keep the moisture in for sure. Because I've noticed if I have it just loosey-goosey, my curls with the dye, that it doesn't take as well. And so this is how I know it's very saturated and that the dye is getting to all parts of my head. And so when I put on this shower cap / plastic bag, depending on what you're using, the edges aren't, like, the edges is going to be the only part that's really drying up, and the rest of the parts are going to be pretty warm. And so I just walk around the house, I do my daily activities, and that's pretty much it. And so you can see here, this is my hair freshly washed. And this is the final product about 3 days later. I don't really like showing my hair freshly like blonde because it's super stringy and weird. And this is a day 3 fro, so you can see what my curls actually look like. I broke my diffuser, like at my blow dryer, and I was like doing all this and it broke. And I never used my outlets here, and I didn't realize how aggressive they were, and so now I have to get a new one. And that's what stopped me from making that first one in the first place, but yeah. This is what it looks like. As you can see, it's a pretty good blonde. I'm very excited about it. There's still some orange tones because I haven't toned it yet. But when I get my toner, I'll also make a video for that. So don't be afraid to dye your hair. I use a lightening powder, and I want to emphasize that, like, I don't use any harsh bleach. Creme of Nature does a really good job of keeping my curls and my curl pattern. And so that's why with the blue, I don't remember what it's called. Whatever. The lightening powder. Jesus Christ. The lightening powder is what makes my curls still stay as curls. And Creme of Nature is for natural hair girls. So that gives some tips. I've gone to salons. I know a lot of people. I'm not a professional. I am not a professional, so listening to my advice, take it with a grain of salt. I've gone to some diva curl specialists, and I had the worst experience ever. And I'll probably make a separate video on that because, man, I wanted to go blonde, and somehow she convinced me to go darker. And it did not look cute. When she was pulling my hair, she was like, wow, your hair is so thick. I've never worked with anyone. And I was just like, I paid $200 for this woman to touch my hair, and I got a darker tone than I wanted. And so it was not fun, and that's why I do my hair now. And that's why I'm sharing these tips with you guys, because not everybody has $200 to throw away to some random white lady who doesn't know how to touch your hair. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know I kind of ranted a little bit, but yeah, thanks for watching. Stay tuned, turn on that post notifications. I hope to God that I am more consistent. It's my end of 2019 goals, I guess. End of 2019 resolution? I don't know. I didn't make a resolution this year, so Yeah. I want to post once a week, and that's what I'm like pushing myself to do. It might be hair content, it might be video content, it might be editing content. Who freaking knows? All I know is that I need to press record and talk and actually do this thing that a lot of you guys keep asking for some reason. Yeah, so